Good morning. It's JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie here, and I'm going to let you listen to an article by David McAfee, who's talking about Trump's real motive when it comes to getting immigrants and migrants out of the country, people of color out of the country. I don't know if you heard about it, but Trump tried to bring in through the Methodist Church 40-something Afrikaners, which are white South Africans, and the Methodist Church refused to resettle those people here because Trump was trying to get them past all of the rules and regulations and put on the fast track to citizenship. So the Methodist Church said, no, we won't resettle these people. And now there's a big fight where the Methodist Church is going to lose millions of dollars of federal funding in its resettlement program. Now, I can see where the church would resettle white people, just not a bunch of gang of white people that they're trying to bring in here. And he's doing it for one reason, which you're going to find out in this article. Okay. Let me see if I can get it to into an area. There we go. Now I can do it so you can listen to it. I hope.
Trump has given away the game. Attorney says president's new move reveals his true goal. Published by Raw Story. Donald Trump's true intentions have been revealed when it comes to his immigration policies, a former federal prosecutor has said. Ex-prosecutor Joyce Vance, who frequently comments on the president and his legal matters, weighed in ahead of a Supreme Court hearing connected to the Trump administration's attempt to roll back the notion of birthright citizenship. Taking to her Substack, Vance explained that the issue before the Supreme Court isn't technically the concept of becoming a citizen of the U.S. by birth. She also noted what she thinks is Trump's end game plan. We're here because Donald Trump is intent on usurping as much of the power of government as he can into his own hands. And what is more fundamental than assigning citizenship? We know that Trump wants people from Mexico, Central America, South America, the Middle East, and Asia out of the country, Vance said, pointing to one of the president's other recent actions. But he's okay with white Afrikaners from South Africa, even willing to bring them in, give them benefits, and put them on a fast track to citizenship. Deporting people to gulags in El Salvador and abducting students and others from their neighborhoods are part and parcel of this. She added that Trump is, quite literally, trying to define the complexion of America. It's this action with South Africans that, according to Vance, betrays Trump's true intentions. Trump himself has given away much of the game by bringing Afrikaners, white South Africans who will receive refugee status and a fast track towards citizenship, into the country while others fleeing persecution and war are being rejected, she wrote. The racism is transparent. There is no evidence to support Trump's claims that Afrikaners' land is being taken away from them by South Africa's majority black government.
There you go. So he is trying to make America white again. So MAGA, Make America Great Again, should be MAWA, Make America White Again. I like MAWA. It sounds like something Trump would say. But that's what he's doing. And that's one of the reasons I think that Musk was so involved in all of the different departments of government, was trying to figure out how to bring in white Afrikaners, which a lot of them are of Nazi descent. After World War II, Nazi criminals fled to South Africa, Brazil, Venezuela, Argentina. They spread to South America and Africa to avoid being hanged at the Nuremberg trials, which they would have been. And many South African whites, Afrikaners, are of descendants of those Nazi criminals. In fact, the Afrikaner movement was a movement that created apartheid. And apartheid incorporated many of the principles of Hitler's Nazi regime. So there's your answer. He's trying to bring them over here, make the country white, and turn us into another 1939-40 Germany with a bunch of whites who believe in Nazism, or I'm trying to think of another good term for it, white supremacy. And so there you go again. This is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie, saying fuck Trump and his immigration policies. To all my friends, family, followers, subscribers, love you all. Pox and more, Jack. Keep on trucking.